Hey Billboard, I am getting ready for WeHo Pride. I'm gonna paint my face. I'd love for you to come in and witness the magic. My general process for glam is sort of wing it, literally. There's like the obvious things like, you know, eyebrows and some skin, but as far as like a performance like this that's really fun and fashion, I kind of just play until I like what I've created. How many products do I use? Way too many. I always joke that my bathroom is kind of like a CVS. It's literally a pharmacy. I have so many products. I'm kind of a junkie for products. I love lotions and potions. This is some shadow for eyebrows by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just an eyebrow powder. I'm so excited to be performing for WeHo Pride. It's actually my first time doing it. I've performed at Pride in New York, I've performed at Pride in Miami, but never here at home in West Hollywood, where I've lived for over 20 years. So this is a first. I am so excited that I get to premiere some brand new songs, two of which came out today, which is really exciting. LUBE and Wet Dream. And I hope everyone's listened to it so they sing along. I know I have a lot of friends in the audience and I've sent all of them the track, so I know they'll be jamming out. I'm using this product Made by Mitchell, it's called. They're called color cases, and it's like a paint that dries to like a powder finish. It's really great for doing stuff, especially for stage when you know you're gonna be a bit sweaty. It's definitely heavy, but it's really well made. I've been playing with makeup since I was a kid. I was definitely the kind of kid that at one point in time, I think maybe adolescence during middle school, on the weekends I was in a theater group. So that's where I kind of fit in, that's where my friends were, that's where I was good at something that they all respected me for. You know, we all respected each other because we were good at it. But in public school, where I went during the week, I was definitely a bit of a loner. I did not have a lot of friends at that age. I think I was definitely the weird kid. So a lot of times I would go home after school and I would just play dressing up. This new chapter, Afters, that's the name of the EP, is kind of just me trying to take back some ownership of my freedom as a creative artist. Early on, it was kind of like very apparent that I had to sort of, if I wanted to play the game and I wanted to stay in it and find some success, I had to sort of play a game a bit. Things have changed so much. I mean, in 2010, I released my first single. And it was like a sexy pop song, really fun. In my rock and roll spirit, I just kind of freestyled some movement, which included, you know, kissing another guy on stage. And the network we were on was definitely caught off guard by that. And there were a lot of people that called in and complained. I got actually banned from that network for a year because they were responding to the public and doing their job as a TV network. You know, of course, I think if something like that happened now, I think that there would be support. In fact, I've seen support for the type of performance I did with someone like Lil Nas X. I'm such a fan of his. I think he's great. Such a rock star. For me personally, as an artist, I think I was playing the game for quite a long time and almost had a little PTSD from 2010 of that, you know, getting sort of slapped on the wrist and being told like, oh, that's too far, you're pushing it too far, you gotta reel it in and da-da-da-da. And, you know, for me, getting to be a queer person in the public eye in a mainstream music platform, finding success in that that format, to me is like, it changes things, you know? So I think that was kind of one of the main things that drove me so hard to make sure I stayed in the game and was willing to compromise a little bit so that I could stay in it. And you know what? I am still here. It has been 15 years and I'm still making music and I'm still here. And there's an amazing slew of gay and lesbian and transgender and bisexual and every gender representation in the music industry now. And it is so cool to see that it's broadened and it's like an open playing field now. This is called Face Lace. This product, this woman in the UK makes them. They just kind of give that extra something. All right, guys, I think that's it. And the next time you see me, I'll be all dressed. So I'll meet you at the dressing room. Well, you made it. Come on in. And the finishing touch are these big Rick Owens gloves. I'm ready. Oh, and the shades. Yeah. Now I'm. Yo!